Welcome back to Business Drives. Now, last week we dived into the essentials that tradie Tim from Victoria looks for in a vehicle. And this week we're going to take these fit-for-purpose vehicles into the real world, from heavy towing to life-saving missions on Victoria beaches. We're also going to spotlight the very versatile Ford Ranger and understand its applications in depth. I am Kris Smith, and it's time to get into gear. I'm here with Scott Cam, and we're talking about the perks of customization. And I'm guessing you've seen a fair bit of customization in your life, but what's a standout?
Look, I do, and I think the vehicle I've got at the moment at home is a bit of a standout for me because it's a bit of a dream vehicle with the slide-out fridge, the travel buddy. I've got a cooker in there, and that's all on the canopy on the back, which comes off, and so the vehicle can turn back into a drop-sided ute at the same time. I've got big roof racks on it, solar panel, all that sort of jazz, with the lithium battery system, and which can be charged through solar. But mate, there's been some guys who've got. Oh, my nephew, he's got an upright fridge, which opens this way, and he's got a full-blown stainless steel coffee machine in there because his wife likes a nice coffee when they're camping. How unreal's that? And he's got it plumbed into a water tank and everything.
That's absolutely unbelievable. So there's a fridge in there and a full coffee machine. Isn't this meant to be a trade vehicle for working?
Well, he is a tradesman, but this is his leisure vehicle as well. Well, like what I was talking about before, most tradies that do the outdoor life, so they've got their work vehicle, and you can take those work canopies off and put your travel canopy on, or leave it as a ute, or tow a trailer with it all there. So it's dual purpose these days, and that's why they're coming up with these big, powerful utes that can take a load, tow a load, and you get two vehicles in one.
Do you think it takes away from their trade? Does it affect them in any way, shape or form, having all that accessory?
Well, it's a bit posh having a coffee grinder and a coffee machine in your ute, isn't it? But that's for the camping side of things for his wife. But I don't think it does take away from the trade because you yourself see the boys and the girls driving around in some fantastic utes with plenty of kit in them.
Under the spotlight today, we've got the Jack T9. That perfect mix of rugged functionality and sophisticated customization. Yes, utes really have come a long way since the old days of just being a good old workhorse. Take the Jack T9, for instance. It comes fully loaded off the shelf with a slew of features you'd expect to find on a high-end SUV. I'm talking a 10.4-inch touchscreen infotainment system. I'm talking a sports bar and luxury touches like the scented leather seats and steering wheel. And it's not just about what's included. The real magic happens when we talk customization. Whether for business efficiency or leisure functionality, the T9 and its peers can be tailored to fit any need. With the T9, customization options are endless. From essential additions like tow bars and nudge bars to lifestyle features like roof trays and hard canopies, this ute is ready to adapt to your lifestyle or business requirements. And if you're looking to enhance your driving experience or utility, you have options ranging from advanced tub liners to high-tech setups like dash mats and DVR systems. Everything is designed to make the T9 here a perfect companion for any task. What's more, all of these accessories are Australian-made, ensuring quality and local support. So whether you're outfitting your vehicle for the rugged trails or the urban sprawl, the T9 has shown it, like many others, are as versatile as they come. So there you have it. The Jack T9 exemplifies how today's all utes can be transformed to meet the diverse needs of their owners. From tradespeople to adventure seekers, it's all about making your vehicle work for you, your business and your lifestyle. The next group of people we're going to meet is Surf Lifesaving Australia. And IUA have been a major national partner and official automotive supplier since 2017. What was originally a 3-year contract has now been extended a further 3 years to go all the way through till 2027. And that's because Isuzu understand and realise the importance of keeping our beaches safe for absolutely everyone. So not only do they offer annual contributions, they offer a full fleet of cars just like this, the D-Max and the MUX, all fully loaded with all the emergency equipment that we need. So just keep everybody as safe as they possibly can be. I'm here with Liam, a volunteer surf lifesaver. We're down at Mentone Beach, and we're going to be talking about everything Isuzu D-Max and the importance of what it has in your profession. Just how important are these vehicles for surf lifesaving?
Yeah, these vehicles are super important. They're fit for purpose. They're set up to get us from A to B and really help us with the operation we perform for the community.
You've got some very particular customisations within these vehicles.
Yeah, so we've got canopies set up on the back, racks on the top, and amber flashing lights. And so really it's all designed to help us get all our gear in, tow rescue boats, and get from clubs to wherever we're needed.
And which of all those customisations would you believe is the most important?
The Isuzu D-Max is really great with its towing capacity and off-road capability, and I think the ability for us to tow really heavy rescue boats and big trailers is really important.
Can you think of any scenarios where the customisations of the D-Max has been really, really important?
Yeah, the towing capacity is super important when we're doing search and rescue operations, particularly launching rescue boats into the water. We need something that's reliable, has the power and capability to move the trailer and get us on the water and going.
And how important has the Isuzu D-Max been to surf lifesaving along with all the customisations?
Yeah, no, really appreciate having a vehicle that handles well, is fit for purpose, and really high profile and high visible to help us out and about on the beaches.
Can you think of any rescues out here that you've gone through yourself where the D-Max has been quite important?
I think we've had a record year in terms of rescues, and it's really important that we do have vehicles that can take our equipment with us and get us to those points where people are in need.
Can you talk us through the customisations that are on these vehicles that really just make it fit for your job?
On board each D-Max is a set of roof racks, and we strap down rescue boards on top there. There's amber flashing lights all around the car to help people identify and see the vehicle when we're on the beach or off-road. In the back there's a canopy that's secure with a fold-down tray lid to help us store all of our first aid, oxygen defib kits, and any other supporting equipment that we need, so that we've got that extra secure space to carry stuff with us. And then we've got tow balls and great towing capacity on the D-Max. The off-road capability and the towing capacity is really vital to be able to perform rescues away from clubs.
Well, Liam, thank you so much for your time, mate.
Thank you.
I'm glad you enjoy the vehicles. I really hope you don't need them, but we're glad you've got them regardless. Now, many small businesses are constantly looking for ways to optimise their operations. And one key area there is financing your assets. We're joined by Ryan from Stratton Finance to discuss whether it's viable for small businesses to actually finance. Ryan, what's your option on that?
So small businesses within Australia are obviously under a lot of constraints as far as cash flow goes, as far as expenditure goes. So finance can really open up some options for small businesses that could provide them opportunities to do some really great things within their business.
And can I finance more than my car? And also, is leasing a good option?
Yeah, really good question. You definitely can finance more than just your car, your vehicle, whether it's a motorbike or a truck or a trailer or whatever the case may be. The ability to finance can really extend through any type of asset class, any type of purchase that you're looking at. Leasing traditionally has been the term for finance. It has now moved to a differentiator between business loans are usually called chattel mortgages or just a finance loan. A lease generally means that the bank is in ownership of that asset and you're just renting it back from the bank. So leasing, financing will often be used interchangeably, but they could be a really good option for small businesses.
And what kind of assets and equipment can I finance beyond vehicles for a small business?
So beyond vehicles, you can finance almost anything. At Stratton Finance, we've seen recently, we've funded some coffee machines, some excavators, some transportation equipment, some photography equipment, drones that are used obviously within businesses at the moment. So the options are endless. If it suits your business and there's an ability for you to use that to further your business, there will be a lender that will be happy to speak to you about it.
And what should a business consider when they're thinking about financing, especially equipment?
What it's going to mean for their business as far as the monthly repayments as well as ongoing expansion. And then also if there's anything else going on within the business that they are potentially looking at, whether it's a commercial mortgage, what does that mean for their repayment for that larger purchase if they are also taking out finance on smaller purchases.
And is there a preference over leasing to buying for companies?
Leasing to buying is not used in the market a great deal anymore. Usually have seen transportation type companies, higher kilometre type companies, and also equipment, such as gym equipment goes with a rental quite well. Assets such as trucks or trailers or vehicles, cars, etc. You generally are seeing those taken under a shadow mortgage and a business loan currently.
Ryan, thank you so much. Very knowledgeable. Your insight is much appreciated. Is there anything else you would like to finish with? Any advice for our viewers?
Very important to note that with the discussion today, this has all been general advice. It's very important for people to speak to their accountant, their financial planners, to make sure that they're doing the right things for their business, not only in the short term, but in the long term.
When talking about towing, understanding your vehicle's capabilities are crucial. And today we're going to break down what these big numbers really mean. For instance, GCM is gross combined mass, GVM is gross vehicle mass, and GTM is gross trailer mass. Essentially, the GCM is less than the sum of the GVM and the GTM combined. This ensures safety and compliance with regulations. So if your vehicle has a 3.5-ton towing capacity, that's referred to as the braked capacity. This is the total weight of the trailer, but it's not just about how much you can tow. You also have to ensure that your total load, including the trailer and the vehicle, does not exceed the GCM set by the manufacturers. Well, that's a brief rundown, but to take a deeper dive in that, we're going to have to bring back our expert, James Ward.
Kris, the best way to talk about how the Ram tows is to, well, tow with the Ram.
But what have we got? This would be a walk in the park for a beast like this.
Well, yeah, it should be, because what this is, technical term, is a digger on a trailer, but this weighs 3.5 tonnes. So you've got not only the excavator, but the trailer, but spare buckets. What that means, if this was a Hilux or a Ranger, we would be at the limit, which then limits the amount of payload we can put in the car for people and other things. We've got 4.5 tonne tow rating on the Ram on this tow ball. We've got a 3.5 tonne combination here that puts 250 kilos down onto the ball, which takes 250 kilos off the car's payload. So we're well within our limits. But first step, I'm going to hook up the, I'm going to line up the tow ball to the hitch here using some pretty cool technology in the car. Then we'll connect it all up. So give me a second, I'll be right back.
Sounds good. I'll wave you in.
Well, reversing a trailer used to be a bit of a challenge, but the cameras in modern cars like in the Ram actually make it a really, really easy thing. And you got to check this out. There's not just one camera to choose from in the 2500. There are 9 different views you can choose. Plus, there's a trailer reverse guidance system. So what you've got is this line down the middle here that shows what we want. So we pop the car into reverse and we can basically come back, and you can see as we turn the wheel, it aligns to where things are, so that we can come back and basically line up that tow ball to be spot on. So let's get out and see how we did. All right, mate, how did we do?
That's not bad.
Oh, like a glove.
That's not bad.
All right, well, let's lower it down. We'll get the trailer on. So we got this out of the way. We'll get our hitch back up. Now, one of the things we always do when connecting up a trailer is to cross over the chains, and you do that just in case the hitch fails. The trailer will fall onto the chains, so it's just a little bit of extra safety that you can do when you have it. Now, the next thing, to connect up our electrics, and of course, the last thing we do before we set off is take the handbrake off. This one, you just got to yoid it down, and we're good to go.
Oh, this is good.
Hey, it's a big truck. You in?
Very big.
Comfy?
Yeah, nice.
Go back and check the lights before we go anywhere. I can watch you on the camera.
Oh, great, thanks. Yep, indicator. Yep, all good.
Legend. Do you want to know the first thing that you notice about this thing with a trailer on the back? is that you don't even notice that there's a trailer on the back. It is so effortless.
And this is 3.5 tons on the back of this.
Well, that's the tow limit of most of the utes that we talk about. So that's the limit of the Ranger and the Hilux and the Jack and the D-Max. So to see that we're able to do that with significant ease in the Ram is just testament to how good and how well suited these cars are for big load towing. You could
There's
get used.
absolutely zero struggle.
You could get used to this.
I definitely could. It's like driving around on your big comfortable sofa
Well, this is the thing, right? Like,
with 6 litres of pure power.
if we had to go from here to Brisbane with the digger, effortless. Everything's comfortable, everything's easy.
But the ability to stop with 3.5 tons on the back, plus the 3.5 tons of the actual vehicle.
Yeah.
That's 7 tons.
We're a heavy thing.
I've got the heated seats on. I'm in complete and utter luxury. If my footrest just kicked up there and gave me a little bit of elevation and this knocked back, and then a screen popped out of there and I had my favourite show on. That's it, business drive, that's it, that's the show I want to see. I want to see myself.
So we go from business drive to business class drive.
Oh.
In the realm of full-size pickup trucks in Australia, one name stands out for pioneering this space, and that's Ram Trucks Australia. With 8 years of local production and more than 30,000 Aussie-built right-hand drive full-size pickup trucks to its name, Ram's expertise in this segment is unmatched. From humble beginnings to leading the market, Ram Trucks has transformed the landscape of Australian motoring, and each vehicle represents a blend of American heritage and Australian ingenuity, crafted by a dedicated team of 400 professionals in a state-of-the-art facility sprawling more than 19,000 square metres. This isn't just any production line, it's the world's only Ram-authorised right-hand drive remanufacturing operation, a testament to Australian capability and innovation in automotive engineering. With a commitment to excellence, Ram invests heavily in research and development, quality control and sourcing the best Australian talent and materials, ensuring that each truck not only meets but exceeds the rigorous demands of both Australian and New Zealand customers. Every Ram truck that rolls out of this facility is tailored for the tough Australian conditions, equipped with international spec quality and uniquely coded for the local market. The lineup includes everything from the versatile Ram 1500 Bighorn to the power-packed 3500 Laramie Heavy Duty and the advanced 1500 TRX. With the introduction of the DT generation Ram 1500 models in 2021, Ram introduced the V8 Hemi powertrain with e-torque technology. This system utilises an onboard electric motor, creating a mild hybrid system, the first of its kind in the full-size pickup space in Australia. With 86 dealers across Australia and New Zealand and a significant local parts warehouse, Ram not only supports local economies, but also ensures that every Ram owner is part of a robust support network. Ram Trucks Australia doesn't just build trucks, it creates fit-for-purpose full-size pickup trucks that are suited to Aussie conditions, all the while creating Australian jobs and supporting local industry. With Ram, the Aussie automotive industry is alive and well, and its capable and very versatile vehicles are well suited to both work and play, proving time and again that when it comes to full-size pickup trucks, Ram leads the way.
James, talk me through. Let's start with this fella behind me.
Look, Ford have got an amazing history in their support of working vehicles. The Ranger, well, it is currently Australia's best-selling car. It was the 2023 Drive Car of the Year. What they've got in that vehicle is a workhorse that can kind of do anything for anyone during the week and then still work for that lifestyle bent on the weekend. And the benefit of the Ranger is it was developed here in Australia. They actually got a lot of insight from real tradies and real workers about how they use their vehicle and have put a lot of those learnings into the car. So you'll see a lot of features in the Ranger that you don't get on other utes that are considering how it's going to be used, which is a pretty impressive thing.
Is there any particular features that you can see yourself that make it totally different and make it, of course, the best-selling car in Australia? Because that's no easy thing to achieve.
No, and I think this is the thing, the way that it's all just been integrated, it feels seamless. So you've got some technology in the car in terms of the infotainment and the way that it manages towing and other things. things that feels well integrated into the car. Even some simple things. On the tub, there's a step to get in. On the tailgate, there's a measuring tape. So it's handy if you're going to be cutting wood or measuring fish to kind of work on that work and play crossover that the Ranger really has.
How does the Ford Ranger stay on the top of the tree for the next God knows how many years?
Well, the big thing with the Ranger is obviously you're dealing with a very modern platform here, but Ford are continually working, and next year we will see a plug-in hybrid. So you're going to take what is a good quality working vehicle, it's still going to be able to carry, it's going to be able to tow, but it will have the electric half driveline there, which means around town it can drive silently and emissions free. You can use that power bank to power tools or other things if you're working or camping, and you basically then get the best of all worlds. You've got a go anywhere vehicle that manages emissions, that manages the latest technology, all within a platform that we know and love.
James, these features sound pretty special. Do you want to show them how they work?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Let's go.
Well, Chris, half of the stuff that you can see in the new Ranger is where they put it inside the infotainment system here, and it's so well integrated. You've got some pretty fun stuff here. There's a sketch pad, so if you want to, note down some things, or you've got measurements, or you want to draw something for a client. The Wildtrak has zone lighting, so you can use the car's exterior lights. And it's not just the headlights, you've got lighting in the tub and around the car. So we can set up an area that will light on the outside of the car that we can control here. So if you've got a work site or you've got a campsite, it's actually a pretty cool way to do it. If you have a look here in the main menu, you've got a towing configuration here. So on this screen and this system, you can actually define a trailer, and it helps the car understand how long it is so that it knows how to reverse. You can use the automatic steering, so it will actually manage backing a trailer in for you. It will use the car's safety system, so it knows how long the car is when you've got the trailer on the back. Pretty impressive technology, because that then integrates with the automatic trailer braking. And then for even better stuff, on the roof here, you've got a series of auxiliary switches. And if you've got accessory lighting or you've got emergency lighting, it's already wired up. No more tinkering under the bonnet and twisting sort of cables and things done. The Ranger's got you sorted.
Sold. Absolutely sold. When can I pick one up? Well, thanks for watching Business Drives, and remember, to find out everything you need to know about your next fit-for-purpose vehicle, head to drive.com.au.
Are you ready to buy your next new vehicle? Well, the team at Drive can help you out. We have reviewed and driven all the new cars on sale in Australia at the moment to help you make a smart choice and buy the right new car for you. We've got cars for sale right now from reputable dealers over at drive.com.au. And of course, if you're ready to sell your car, we can help you with that too. Everything you need to know about buying or selling your car, it's over at drive.com.au.